Friday. What is good? And welcome to What's the Call?
Let's be a little more energetic here.
1, 2, 3. What's up?
What's good?
It's Friday. What's the call? Here we go. Weekend review and kind of a little foreshadowing. We may be hearing a new coach.
Should be coming up soon.
Should be. I heard possibly today may get some news of the meeting to be taking place to officially sign a coach.
And who is that?
Right now, front runner is Shane Beamer.
Love it.
I don't know if the name is officially out there, but we have some sources where we have heard Shane Beamer's the guy.
Love it.
So we'll see if that holds to be true. Hopefully it does. And hopefully we can go ahead and get him in before. I did hear and can, I think, confirm 100% that we are going to sign a coach before the early signee period.
It's like the 16th, right?
Of December, yes.
That's what I thought.
So it's coming soon. It's coming soon. We will know soon enough.
Yes, sir.
So, other than South Carolina news, because we'll talk about them a little later in some picks, NFL.
Weekend review.
Yeah, weekend review. What'd you see?
Friggin' Titans are back on it. Love it. Sitting at a beautiful 8-3, leading our division. Other than that, that's all I really got for the NFL because we're winning the Super Bowl.
Winning the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Guess who else is winning without their all-star quarterback? It's my guys, the Saints. We are winning with Taysom Hill.
Unbelievable.
It is. Don't know how we're doing it, but we're doing it. I don't know if we'll be able to do it this week.
Other NFL news.
Yeah.
Denver played without an actual quarterback.
Yes, they did.
So that didn't go well, but
no, it did not.
That was very interesting to see. So yeah,
you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't work out, but
yeah, it happens.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting. So that's all I got for NFL.
Yeah. All right. Well, college football. Nick Saban was not on the sidelines on Saturday, and his team still got it done. What else did you see?
College football, I saw, first of all, Coastal clinched, like I said they would.
Yes.
That's right. We won the east side of the Sun Belt, so we're going to be going to the conference championship. I freaking love it.
That's right.
Also, since we're already talking about the beautiful Chanticleers, we are hosting game day, a.k.a. that's why we are repping the brand.
That is exactly right. Game day is going to be even bigger now.
For the first time.
First time
also,
ever.
First time.
In a Sun Belt.
I think it's just for Coastal. I don't know.
I think it might be the Sun Belt, too. Possibly.
That's even better. I love it. Had to change up the game, though, so we're now playing BYU.
Bigger game.
A lot tougher.
Way bigger game.
Which I love.
Not favored, no. We'll get to it. A big game.
That stood out to me. Weekend review, because technically we won, which clinched to lead me into this conversation. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Love it. Freaking love it.
I like that, too. And we are not going to spend too much time on reviewing. We're going to get into the picks, and before we really do, as you can see, the holiday season is in the studio now.
Merry Christmas.
We kind of decorated a little bit. We may add stuff every week. We'll just get bigger and better. We may just end up with a tree in front of the camera, and you'll just hear us talking.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Ooh.
First round of picks, Saints, Falcons. Second time they played them, and they played them 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago? 2 or 3 weeks ago?
That's a good question.
I think it was, may have been 2.
It was, in fact, 2.
2, yeah. Saints got it done the first time. It looks to be a tight game again. Saints favored by 3. I'm only picking the Saints just because I pull for them, but I don't know because they don't have a good quarterback.
It doesn't matter. The Falcons are terrible. Saints win. It doesn't matter. They just look terrible. Defense is awful, so Saints are going to win.
I hope. We'll see. We'll find out. Moving on. Here's your team.
Ooh.
Titans hosting the Browns. Titans favored by 5.5 points. What do you think about that? Does Baker come in and rile things up?
I don't know. They've been playing really well, too, but King Henry is on another level. He loves to be fed the ball. in crunch time, as in playoff push is coming.
That's right.
So typically when he hears that coming, we just feed him the rock. He's sitting at 12,000. Oh my God. 1,257 rushing yards. Why? That was so painful. So he has a chance to possibly rush for 2,000 yards, which would be insane. But anyways, I do think we get it done. I think we feed the man, and we get it done.
I'm going to go with you simply because my NFL picks this past week were not too strong. I picked against the Titans.
Don't ever do that.
Thought the Colts would be able to hold strong. They got absolutely embarrassed. So I'm going to go Titans.
That's right. King Henry
ran
all over the Colts.
We'll see if he does that again to the Browns.
Oh, he will.
At home. 1 o'clock.
Love it.
Not sure what channel, but it's at 1 o'clock.
We probably won't be on TV. They don't like to put us on that much.
Yeah. We'll see. All right. Here we go.
Ooh.
Rams, Cardinals. What you thinking about this one?
I think the Rams are going to win, but I'd like to see the Cardinals win.
I think the Rams should win. I think they will win. I think Cardinals can make a push.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm going with the Rams.
Yeah.
I'd like to see what Kyler could do.
He's been kind of proving himself this year.
It's been a decent sophomore year for him.
Yeah.
Hasn't been doing too bad.
Sometimes it takes you a year to kind of settle in, figure the things out. Because he came in, their head coach was a first year when he was a first year. So there's a lot of first years.
That's right.
They've kind of settled into the NFL style, I guess, of play.
While still putting his own touch on it. So
yeah.
I mean, they're doing good.
They're doing good, but
they're sitting at 6-5. Not bad.
No, not too bad. But I think the Rams, I think they got it. We'll find out. At 4 or 5. In Arizona. Patriots, Chargers. This game has no spread. We're even. I don't even know what this means. Is this a battle of the bad?
Yes.
It's in California, if that even matters.
I don't even know. I'm going to go with the Patriots, though.
Patriots?
Yeah, Chargers like to lose close games. I'm going Patriots. I'll probably be wrong, though. Chargers going to win. I'm choosing Patriots. I don't know.
I don't know either, but I was leaning toward the Patriots when I was putting all this together. So I'm
Boom.
going to stay Patriots.
Love it. Ooh. That's an ugly logo.
Yes, the team without a mascot. It's Washington. Yay, football.
Against the worst undefeated team I've ever seen in my life.
Favored by 8, though.
They win because Washington football team is terrible. Yeah, so
yeah. Steelers.
Steelers.
I mean, I don't even like to talk about a team that. I mean, that's just I don't like it.
Sorry, Bryce, your team's terrible.
Steelers, yay. Okay.
Ooh.
NFL, done. We'll see how we turn out. Which, let's pause for a second. In the NFL, you are 29-10-1. I'm not doing too good. I'm 25-14-1. So your NFL picks have been pretty solid.
Not bad. Not bad.
Good for you. But moving into the section we're about to do in college football, I'm 35-9. You're 33-11. So I got a 2-game lead in the winning column for you.
Something's not right up there. How am I 4 games better than you? Oh, I see now.
Yeah.
I'm dumb.
That's okay.
Yep, we're moving on.
Yep.
Okay.
First game, we got A&M and Auburn, a little SEC matchup against the terrible Bo Nix and the good old number 5 A&M.
Bad Bo.
A&M's only favored by 6.5. I think that's a slap to the face.
To A&M?
To A&M.
Yeah, I agree. A&M's going. I don't know if they whoop them. I think they get 14.
I think they get a good grasp of the game and control the game.
14?
Maybe.
I'm going 14.
14 sounds pretty good.
14?
Yeah, they're not really a team to run up the score.
No.
But they handle business. So I feel like the game is in favor of A&M more than the score will show.
So maybe 14?
Maybe 14.
I like 14.
Because they also got something to prove being number 5.
That's true.
They need to get in.
And bad Bo Nix.
And bad Bo Nix is just bad.
Bad. I love when they're bad bows. I love bad Bo Wallace. I love bad Bo Nix. I just love saying Bad Bow.
Bad
14.
Bow.
A&M by 14.
A&M.
Oh.
West Virginia. I had their old logo on here.
What's their old logo?
Then I was on, that's the one, it's basically the blue outline, and it had the yellow inside. Ooh. ESPN had this logo, so I threw it on there.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know if I like it. But they're playing Iowa State. Iowa State's number 9. They're favored by 6.5. I haven't really watched much of either of these teams this year, but I'm going to go with Iowa State.
I'm going upset.
Upset. Not so fast, Lee Corso?
That's right. West Virginia. Oh, they're away. Oh, it doesn't matter. Yeah. It's COVID. West Virginia gets it done. You know why? Because I hate this conference because you never know what's going to happen.
You are right. Little Big 12.
You can kind of predict things in the SEC. You can predict things in the ACC. Big 12, you just never freaking know. Who did Iowa State lose to? Freaking Louisiana. Yeah. That's the exact reason. It's like, oh my God, they just lost to a Sun Belt team. Just like the rest of their freaking conference did. Northwestern losing to, I can't even remember who they lost to, but they lost to a Sun Belt team. And then Oklahoma goes and loses 2 games. Texas goes and loses 2 games. It's just like, what is going on with this conference? So upset. West Virginia.
West Virginia.
Mountain Mama.
Okay. Well, we split on that one. We'll see what happens.
I mean, you'll probably be right, but it doesn't matter.
That's
whatever.
Okay. That game's 3:30 on ESPN. If you want to watch it, I'd tune into a different game. Maybe like this one. This one may be a little more interesting. Indiana going over to Wisconsin, number 12 versus number 16. These are college football playoff rankings, by the way, not the AP rankings.
I noticed that.
Yeah.
I did catch on.
You did? I wonder if our viewers did. They know now. What you thinking? Wisconsin favored by 14.
I do like Wisconsin. Even though they've played 3 games to Indiana's 6, I still like Wisconsin. They get it done. I don't know about 14, though.
Yeah,
I'm going about 7, 6-ish, somewhere in there. I could be wrong, but that's more what my gut's telling me. But I got Wisconsin.
I'm kind of thinking Wisconsin's going to do it, too. Yeah, they haven't played as many games, but does that mean they may not be as banged up as Indiana? I don't know. We'll find out. But the Hoosiers are going down.
Love it. Good
Probably
pick.
not by 14, though.
Favorite pick? Freaking.
This is going to be a tough one.
But guess what?
Despite the rankings, BYU is getting a lot of hype. They may be overhyped. We're going to find out. Read a bunch of comments online with people commenting on the game. Somebody put out, make your picks between Coastal and BYU. A lot of people are choosing BYU. Some people are choosing Coastal just in hopes that they beat BYU, so ESPN will stop talking about them. BYU is holding up the We Want Bama signs. I did see some Coastal Carolina people holding up We Want Bama signs. I don't know if you want Bama. We'll find out from this game if anybody can.
Freaking cares. Shants up.
I mean, that's who we got. But you wear the clothes. That's who we're picking.
That's who we're going for. That's who's going to freaking win this game. Because
it's going to be a good game. Hopefully.
Mullets and all. Go Teal. Freaking love it. Get it done.
Game day.
Game day.
Check them out.
It's coming to Conway.
But check out this time. This game is played at 5:30.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Never heard of a game being played at 5:30.
On ESPN, are you kidding me?
You want to host? You want to go down, give them game day,
and put them on ESPNU
at 5:30.
I'm not gonna lie, that kind of makes me a little upset there.
Yeah.
At least put them on ESPN2. Who's on ESPN2?
The Mullets might not be happy about this.
Even more reason to win. They're not. There's no one even playing on ESPNU. That must be basketball's playing. Screw that. Coastal's going to get the respect they deserve. They're going to win.
Put them upset. On the TV. Put them on. BYU favored by 10. We'll see what happens. 5:30, ESPNU. Watch it. And then
embarrassing.
Our lovely Gamecocks going to Kentucky. We're already in the hole, 11.5, according to the experts.
6 straight years of losing
to the Blue.
this is going to be the 6th because we're going to lose.
Yeah, I agree. Hopefully, it'll be a win on the day for South Carolina fans, because if you've been keeping up with the Kevin Harris, number 20, running in the backfield, he has been lighting it up on the stats.
I freaking love him.
Foreshadowing to what we are going to be talking about in our people's picks, he is very close. What is it, 70 something?
It's about 72 yards.
72 yards.
Exactly 72 yards.
Exactly 72 yards from reaching the 1,000-yard mark on the season.
Let's go.
Putting his name in the history books, writing it down.
By the way,
can he do it?
Not counting either. It's just 3 touchdowns away from tying the
record.
Marcus Lattimore for 17 rushing touchdowns in a year. So just 3 away. Just saying. By the way, if we were to have 2 more games to make it an even 12, he gets there.
Just saying. Not to also kind of put this in there. He's a backup.
He wasn't even our starter.
No.
And that's a little mini rant real quick. Mini rant. Yeah, because we were talking about I can't help it. Kevin Harris is at 164 carries, 928 rushing yards, and 14 touchdowns. Marcus Lattimore's greatest season, he had 240-something carries, 1,190-something rushing yards, and 17 touchdowns. Don't worry, I've looked this up, so if people are still listening right now,
fact check
me. I don't care.
It's there.
In my opinion, this says something about Kevin Harris.
This does say something about Kevin.
He's 80 carries away and only 200 yards away from beating Marcus Lattimore's rushing record, and he's only 3 touchdowns away from tying, 4 touchdowns away from breaking it.
And can we also say he has not gotten to play these cupcake teams that people like to say?
All SEC teams.
This is an all SEC schedule.
Playing 3 less games than what Marcus Lattimore did.
Mm-hmm.
3 less games, all SEC. That's all I have to say about that.
And to the people that may try and comment or say, well, he's also doing it because he's the only guy South Carolina has to advance the ball down the field. Well, look at the amount of carries.
And that's what I'm saying. Just stats don't lie. Look at how many carries he's had. He's still under Marcus Lattimore by a good bit. And he's, like I said, 200 yards away from breaking his record. Now, who's not to say he has another big game? He could flat out break all of Marcus Lattimore's single season records. He could. If he has a big day, goes for 3 touchdowns, possibly 4. I don't think that will personally happen. I'm just saying it could. I don't know.
So,
Whatever.
Question for you.
What's up?
Is the season that South Carolina as a team is having, with the coaching change and everything, the record, everything that's been going on, is that drowning out Kevin Harris and his ability on the field? Is he underrated?
Is he underrated is basically the question you're asking.
Essentially.
Is
he not getting the hype that he deserves? Because there is a guy up in Greenville area that is getting way more hype, not doing anywhere near what he's doing, but he's on a winning team, has some rings on his finger.
I know who you're talking about. I would say yes, to answer your question. He is a little under. I mean, I've heard him get a little bit of praises from a couple of announcers talking about how good he is, which I think he deserves. Clearly, with what he's doing, especially for us, and imagine the lines, our offensive line going against the defensive lines, or even the front 7 that Kevin Harris has to rush against, and especially other teams knowing that this is the only option we have to move down the field. So, in my opinion, I think he, maybe a little underrated, but people are still giving him the credit he deserves. So, I mean, I'm fine with where it is. I'm just more in the fact of what Carolina fans want to say about the great Marcus Lattimore and Kevin Harris being
in the shadows.
In the shadows, essentially. I'm like, you got to look at the numbers and what he's doing. He's essentially right there with him.
Yeah.
Stats-wise, I agree. So, I wouldn't put Kevin Harris necessarily. Now, say this could be his 1 year. that he only does good, and then he should be splitting carries with Marshawn Lloyd.
So then he
from
won't
here
be
on out. So whatever.
Yeah.
I'm just a big Kevin Harris fan. Whatever.
I like him.
Talk too much.
Think about, or if y'all think of anything, disagree, agree, let us know. Feel free.
Mike Davis is still one of the best running backs that South Carolina
Agreed.
ever played. Just saying.
And cutting that right there. Moving on. So, because that's a whole nother rant for another day. Oh, about to take out our nutcrackers here. Got to watch out. All right, here we go. Leaderboard. Ready. And boom. Check this out.
Oh, Mike. Let's go.
Big changes. We only had 3 people comment on our Thanksgiving video. So that means all these other people. Timeout. Tyler, you have an excuse. Congratulations, Tyler.
We should have given him at least a point. Just 1 point for him. You should have.
We'll give him a point. I will add it in.
He had a big day.
He got
married.
Big day.
Congratulations,
Congratulations.
Tyler. Love it.
You got married. We'll give you a point. So, Tyler, that actually puts you at 19. Unfortunately, that's not adjust your rank, but we'll give you a point for getting married and not watching our video. That's okay. You went back and watched it. I know you did. And if you didn't, you will. Or we'll take that point away. All right, yeah, so 3 people commented. Everybody else either watched the video and did not comment, but you missed out on our turkey trivia.
Our Thanksgiving trivia. But that's okay because we got new questions, new picks.
New opportunities.
That's right. Season's coming to an end. Gifts will be given.
That's right.
Comment to win.
Hint, hint. It is the giving season, so gifts are coming.
That's right.
That means soon you will know what we are actually giving away because we have been putting it together, and it's going to be great.
It's going to be awesome.
That's right.
Super
excited. Here we go. Let's talk about our picks for this week. Number 1, what you got?
Does Kevin Harris break the 1,000-yard mark? Again, we already mentioned 72 yards away. All he needs is 72 yards.
He has had games where he's only had 50-something yards.
But he is averaging 100 yards a game, and Kentucky is giving 152 rushing yards allowed. So, we never know. We don't know.
You never know. We'll see. We'll see. Number 2, what is Coastal Carolina's overall record in the FBS era? So they have been playing in how many seasons?
This is their 4th.
This is their 4th season in the college football era. So not the FCS, but the FBS.
So what's their wins and losses? I'm not going to be a fan if people look this up, which we won't throw any names out there, but someone did cheat last week. I think it was pretty obvious on who.
Yeah, go check the comments. We all know. It's not hard to hide.
But anyways, yes, try not to cheat because cheaters never win.
Number 3, what is it? I can't see.
Which college football team, I think we left out team there. Which CFB, yeah. Which college football team has won the most college football games? And just giving a hint, so again, we don't want cheating, so we'll throw a hint out there. It is a Power 5 school.
Yes. When you asked me, my answer was Yale.
By the way, great answer because Yale is tied for third.
Tied for third.
So that's kind of why we had to narrow it down into Power 5 because there are some Ivy League schools up there in the top 10.
That's right. But to give you hope, I guessed it on my second guess.
He did. So yes, try. Please don't look it up. Just make it fun.
It's not too hard. It's not too hard.
It's not. Just think about it.
Yeah.
It's a Power 5 school.
So, let's read them over again. We'll drop them, boom, right here below. We fixed the typo, so
yeah,
up here it's a typo, but right here it's correct. Number 1, does Kevin Harris break the 1,000-yard mark? Can he do it? How many yards does he need?
72.
72. That's it. Number 2, what is CCU's overall record in the FBS era? They've been in there
4 seasons.
This
is their 4th.
What's the record? Number 3, what college football team has won the most college football games?
With a side note of it is a Power 5 school.
That's right.
Boom.
All these are 1 point. Try not to cheat. Give us a...
Make it fun.
That's right. Make it interesting.
I want to see your answers. I want to see what you truly think.
Testing your football knowledge.
Because that's what we're all about here.
That's right. Boom.
Love it.
till next time, start decorating if you haven't.
It's the holiday season.
Merry
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
But anyways, that's all we got.
That's all we got.
We'll see you next Friday, and always, chance up.
Merry Christmas.